Hi guys. I have some Dungeness crabs today and some potatoes and a little butter sauce. I couldn't make it too spicy because y'all know I already told y'all I had the cauterization issue going, so I can't eat anything too spicy. Anyways, I am currently working, but I had to stop and eat because, you know, whatever. Anyways, let me do my thumbnail. But yeah, so I had to stop and take a break so I could eat, child, because I was hungry. And, you know, gotta eat. So that's what I'm doing. How are y'all today? Whew. I got my water. That's my big one back there in the back. Wham. Got some good old red potatoes. I'm not gonna eat all this stuff. Y'all know that. I ain't even big enough to be eating all this stuff. People be sending me messages about or commenting on some of my stuff, especially like on my Instagram, telling me I'm gonna die and I'm gonna do all this because I eat butter. I'm like, no, I don't eat this all the time. And I don't eat it all at one time. But anyway. So child, let's get to the meat, honey. Cause y'all know this been going around, baby. And I just want to say my part. Kirk Franklin. Baby. You know. Everybody been, you know, saying this and saying that about Kirk Franklin. First of all, you know, we don't know the dynamics of their relationship. Apparently they got something going on. You know, everybody's relationship is not perfect with their parent. I am a perfect example of that. My relationship is not great with my mother. Now, I ain't never had to cuss her out or nothing like that, and she ain't never cussed me out. You know, but what they got going on, you know, we don't know. But apparently he was being disrespectful, and, you know, Kurt had to say some stuff, had to get him out of the way. But me personally, I don't have any children, but I guarantee you, if my child was getting out the way with me, let me tell you, before you got shut out your mouth, I was gonna be standing in front of you, and we was gonna be doing some little Richarding up in there. Okay. So, you wouldn't have and be able to get me on tape, cause I would have been wop wop bamboo all upside your head, but you even knew what was happening. No, put that on tape. Like people used to say, you know, back in the 90s when I was like a kid, 80s, 90s when I was a kid, you know, it was all about telling the kids, you know, teaching kids about 911. And, you know, telling us how to report abuse and stuff like that, which is very important. But our parents back then used to tell us, well, if you can make it to the phone, you know, in a joking manner, not like they was killing us or nothing like that. If you can make it to the phone, you sure can call. And if they, you can call them, cause I whooped you because you did something you ain't had no business doing, then they can take you right on out of here. And my mama's favorite line was, and leave all the clothes that I bought and everything I bought for you right here. Everything you bought, you sure can take it. You're welcome to take it. And then you think about it, be like, oh, well, maybe I'm out of pocket, you know? And as far as Kirk and his son, you know, we don't know everything that's going on. We don't know nothing that's going on. All we know is what that boy posted. Child, you know, folks are lying. They show the one side of things. And we don't know nothing else. We just going out with one thing. But all we know, he could have been instead X, Y, and Z. If this, if that, you know. He could have been and said and did all kinds of stuff. We don't know if he done tried to ruin the man's credit. You don't know what he did or what he said beforehand. We just know what he did, you know, because people good about that. You know, telling what somebody else did or showing their little piece of the tape. But they don't say what they did. So, I don't know. I have become, especially in my profession, you got to hear both sides. You can't be just hearing one part and then just jump to conclusions, because we all know that is not how things go. There's two sides, and there's both party sides, and then there's what will happen. You know, we all know that. But anyway, child, people been tickling me with these memes and these little funny pictures and stuff. Been hilarious. They knew he was plies from the beginning and all that stuff. Child, like, ooh, baby. Now I know who dog that is. So rude. Y'all excuse that, because I don't even know why they out here playing games. But yeah. So I was like, ooh, baby. Couldn't be me. Baby, fatlip.com. You know, playing games. But, child, folks will make you go there, you know, saved or not, you know. I remember, what was that, what was it, Ricky Smiley a long time ago? He was talking about, no, it wasn't Ricky Smiley, it was, what name? What, the TV show? Steve Harvey. When he was talking about when he first found out one of the church mothers, when he first learned that she cussed, I sure remember the first time I heard one of our church mothers or people in the church cuss. I was like, okay, you know. There's a lot of people out there who, you know, you saved and everything, but I tell you what, you still human before you anything else, you know. Sometimes things happen to trigger stuff. You just have to ask for forgiveness. Like, Lord, have mercy. But I feel like he didn't owe us an apology. What you apologizing for? Child, forget people. People need to mind their business, because you know what I'm saying, that wasn't for all of us to be knowing about anywhere. And if somebody just found out, they just found out, you know? Child, I wouldn't apologize about nothing. I'd been like, if anything, I would say, sorry you had to see it. But it is, you know, it happened. So, whatever. You know, this, people are being so, I just don't understand what and why people are being so hateful these days. Like, why? What makes someone so hateful? You know, sometimes I sit around and not say sit around, but sometimes I think that I'm gonna look at something like, oh, it's gonna be a positive thing. You know, because you look at just the title of something, it look like it's gonna be positive. You know, just like when, let's say, Harry and Meghan, they announced that, you know, she was pregnant with basically their third baby because, you know, she had a miscarriage of their second baby. So she's pregnant with her third baby. And, you know, it was like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting for them. You know, you're happy for people. I think it's going to be a positive thing. And then you click on it and people just, the worst folks in the world, got all the negativity in the world to say. And it's just crazy to me. Like, well, did someone pee in your cereal? You know, it's like, do people just wake up to be evil or whatever? And then these same people, you look at their profiles and stuff, and they all on there talking about God and 1 Corinthians and Philippians, this, that, and the third. And like, this is not aligning. So how are you able to say the things that you just said about, you know, this other person, full of hatred and this and that? I mean, I'm talking about some hateful stuff. I ain't gonna even repeat it, but just hateful things. You know, I'm talking about race-filled things, you know, referring to people as animals and comparing people to animals and, you know, sexual orientation when you know good and well the person is not, you know, you know, something. Like, why would you say all that? And then, like, it'd be like men saying that I won't even say the person's name because I don't want nobody to be, you know, trying to flag my video. But just say one person in that used to be in the White House, their spouse, and it'd be a bunch of men always saying that person is another gender. And then I'm like, this person birthed 2 children. First of all, fine as wine, okay? You over here jealous that, you know, you could never have somebody of that, you know, of such high standard. And then you look at, like I said, you look at their pictures and their profile and stuff, and you see their family members, their wives, girlfriends, if they even have one. And people look like, now those when the animals come in, I'm like, now, you know, what kind of mess is this? You really got nerves. I'm like, So I be like, baby, I be wanting to just go off on folks, but you know, you just can't give it energy. You can't give it energy. Child, you be arguing out there. And who has the time? But it really, really baffles me how hateful people are. And they got the nerve to be talking about they walking in the same footsteps as the Lord. What the Lord of the Rings? Because I know it ain't. Not the Savior. Not our Father. I mean, I'm not seeing it. But you ain't got to face me at Judgment Day. So, but I just want everybody to be, you know, aware. Be aware of your surroundings and stuff. Because, you know, people crazy. They're doing all kind of stuff. And you don't want nobody to get the ups on you. I ain't saying you gotta be nervous or scared or nothing like that. I'm just telling you. People just doing stupid stuff and thinking they can do whatever. And that is certainly not the case. Certainly not. So, you know, just pay attention. I feel like I need to buy a new table. My shoulders when I'm eating, I'm either having a stoop, like it's something with this shoulder. It hurts when I'm eating. I feel like this table's not high enough. I'm too tall. So I feel like the table needs to be higher, and it's already high. So I don't know. Does any other tall people have that issue with like eating? Like I have so many issues. Like when you're tall, you have like just stupid issues that I feel like average height people just don't even think about. And I'm sure, you know, short people, you know, they come into those type of things too. I hit my head on a lot of stuff. Knees, I have bruises all over me by the end of the day, you know, especially if I'm out in public. At home, I do it too, but I'm more aware of things in my house that I had to watch out for, like not hit my head on stuff or bump into. But like when I'm out in public, constantly, like walking in the park, like with low branches and stuff, always getting caught in my hair. I'm trying to watch out for it, but oh, it's not that low. Walk by, getting snatched back. Like, geez, it's a mess. People always ask me too, like when I'm in the grocery store or in the store, can you get that for me? I'm like, sure. I don't mind. That little puppy look good, don't it? Yeah, baby. So, yeah. But I was looking at something. It was like a little, you know, how they make these little quick little videos about people. There's one guy, he was like 7'1". And he was talking about how his life was, how hard it was for him, like trying to fly on an airplane and walk through a parking garage. And his head was hitting the pipes in the parking garage. I was like, geez, Louise. I'm not gonna be doing that. But I have an ex who's 6'8". I have another ex who was 6'9", and they were constantly ducking, and it was just like so funny to watch them walk around and like, you know, have to watch out for stuff. Or when we be out together, people looking at us like everybody thought they were ball players. One of them was, the other one was not. You know, so it's just like weird with this height stuff. But I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling now. I'm still eating though. I might wrap it up. I might. Because I ain't really got nothing else to say. And I want to be holding y'all, you know, just be talking about nothing. I do want to say this here. Child, the Grammys, Beyonce face after when Trevor Noah, Trevor Noah, said what he said about, you know, her being, you know, having a tie, when she tied for the, having the most Grammys or whatever. When it was supposed to be, you know, Meg's moment, her face was just like, why are we going off script? Why are we going off script? What are we doing? I don't want none of this. And I was like, oh, Lord. Child. Again, the internet just goes wild. Like, how do y'all make this up so fast? I mean, it was like literally seconds. Well, I can't really say literally seconds because I didn't even watch the Grammys. I was doing homework and stuff. But child, people had that stuff up so fast. Oh my golly. Tore them up, child. Talking about how Jay-Z face was like he didn't want to be there and all this stuff. I was like, oh my God. But I mean, if it was Megan's moment, it was Megan's moment. People do act like, you know, Beyonce is a savior. They do idolize her. And that's wrong. She's a person just like everyone else. Albeit she's a extraordinary person who does amazing things with her talents. She's still a person. And, you know, it's like people just get out of control with stuff like that. I be like, dang. And I love Beyonce. Love it. Love her. Love her. Love her. But I be like, y'all need to calm down sometimes. I be like, sometimes people be acting like, child, they need to know everything she did from the time she opened her eyes in the morning and the time she go to bed at night, honey. I was like, child, is it that deep? Well, honey, they want to report everything. Well, honey, she be out here living her best life. I was happy to see that she put her baby, you know, on game. You know, that's how a lot of people, a lot of entertainers, you know, get their kids to have some wealth down the road. You know, you put them on when they're young like that. So they can, you know, have their own wealth. And they won't feel like, you know, they inherited something, you know, because people try to throw that back in your face when you get older. You living off your mom and dad. No, I'm not. I made my own. Thank you very much. You know, so. People like that about some of these entertainers out here. Because that's really important. And it's not overwhelming for the child. It's just a little bit. Oh, y'all, this nose, baby. Oh, my God. Child, I bought the saline solution. And put that in there. That was, I thought it was gonna burn. The pharmacist scared me. He was like, it might burn. I thought, oh, Lord. But, ew. So, I was happy about that because I was like, My doctor was gonna be mad at me, baby, if I ain't put no cause I wasn't gonna be putting that in there. It was gonna burn. Ooh. Oh, child. Anyway, y'all, I done got full, honey. Ain't nothing else for me to talk about. I'm rambling, just talking about anything. Anyways, whew, child, this nose, I can't breathe. Anyway, I love you guys. Remember, you are loved. Whatever you're doing, be good or be good at it. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.